All right, here we go. This is going to be just me goofing around with this new pedal in my signal chain. I think for those out there that are interested in getting what they think is that 80s chorus sound, I don't know, like Cocteau Twins or something, I think one of the things that's commonly missed and easily attainable, excellent sounding, and fairly inexpensive is this effect, the Eventide MicroPitch. It's not actually a chorus, even though there is modulation in here. It's a slight detuning effect, and it ranges from everything, like I said, from that classic 80s quote-unquote chorus sound, which actually is a little bit of this sound, and maybe the Dimension D, which is kind of a chorus. I don't know if I'd call that a chorus either. But usually the original Eventide boxes would do this. I believe if you read up on it, like the original ones actually had a little bit of a clock error on it that would cause the detuning effect. It was, one of those secret weapons in the 80s. But again, if you're going for that 80s tone, I would encourage you to take a look at one of these micro pitches. Actually, all of these Eventide pedals sound amazing, to be truthful. And they kind of fly under the radar. Why, I don't know, because Eventide's been at the top of the game for forever at this point. But I don't know, I'm just going to goof around with this thing. Right now I've got, this is just my SG today, regular tuning. And for the moment at least, I'm on the neck pickup. You're hearing EQ, compression, and sonic maximizer at the moment. If I go with my fuzz, I have the muff room cloud. If you're hearing gain, it's the Zor. I got the memory man when I end up doing delay, the mood and the cloudburst for the space and the weirdness. And right now, obviously, you're hearing just my straight tone. Strymon Iridium for the delayed signal once the delay's on, and then for the stereo signal I'm using the IR200. The Eventide here is in the effects loop of the IR200. I'm using a jazz chorus model with a 410 cabinet with a Heinz 57 and a Royer 121. Left side is the, if I remember right, the short miking configuration, and then the right side is the long miking configuration with just tiniest bit of room on there to give it some space. So I'll turn the mic down for a moment, just goof around with this. Actually, since I've been playing, so this is just a straight tone, and then I'm going to add in the micro pitch effect. So on the settings here, I don't know, it's hard to tell what the exact pitch detune is, but if you look at pitch A and pitch B, the pitch A is probably about 10 cents, and pitch B is about the same. One pitch up, one pitch down. Pitch A pitches up slightly, pitch B pitches down. So here we go. It's one of those night and day effects. It's not exactly chorus. Turn it off again. Just makes it nice and round and thick and warm without being a chorus, because there's no modulation really going on there. On the second level of the effect, the modulation, I do have it set to sine wave. But at minimum rate and maximum depth, it's very little contour going on. And then pitch mix, I have balance, so you're going to hear an equal amount of the plus 10 cents and the minus 10 cents-ish. And being that it's in the effects loop, I have mixed 100% wet. I think I can set it up with kill dry, but I don't need to have it kill dry that bad. All right, so not a lot else to say other than to listen, so I'm going to turn the mic down. side note, this SG sounds really good with this Zor. That's the Zor with the SG with both pickups on, the tone turned all the way down on the neck. That's a great sound. Turn up the output on the MicroPitch a little bit here. Time for new strings in this thing. It's getting out of tuney. Alright, so before I wrap this up, so this is what brought me to look at this. I actually, if you watch back in my videos, when I have the Zoya on the board, that's actually one of the things I do with the Zoya, is I do a detune effect. This sounds better than the Zoya, so I think I'm going to continue to use this. But the thing that made me want to get this in the first place over the Zoya, because I got no problem with the way the Zoya sounds, is I was reading, I don't know, you know how we all go down rabbit holes online. I was reading up on I don't even remember what delay. It was a delay I was reading on, and somehow it brought me to a few articles, and I ended up at the Cocteau Twins website, and they actually talk about the exact setups they used back in the 80s, and they started talking about their Heaven or Las Vegas sound, and that was basically an Eventide detuning into a Dimension D. So I got kind of infatuated with that idea, that cherry-colored funk kind of sound. So again, these are not too expensive to get. These are probably some of the best bang for the buck pedals you can get. So I ordered this, and I also have a Dimension C coming, which I was hoping would come today. I was kind of trying to wait to do them both at once, but I'm really curious to try this with the Dimension D or Dimension C pedal after it, and see how sparkly 80s I can get with this sound. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to remove something else to fit it on this board. In any case, though, very cool pedal, very cool effect. If you don't necessarily want a chorus, but you want that glittery sound, MicroPitch, whether it's this or a different type of pedal that does a MicroPitch effect, is probably actually what you're looking for. So Enjoy.